प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो, अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यारे
जानते हो ना।
Today, Bap Dada has come to meet all the children of the one land, the original land.
प्यारा
You know that land, don't you? You all know how lovely that one land is. Do you not?
उसी देश से
Bap Dada has also
सर्व बच्चों से
come from that one land to meet all the children. Bap Dada has also come to meet all the children from that one land.
बच्चों को बाप से मिलने की खुशी है और बाप
Children are happy to meet the Father,
मिलने की
and the Father
खुशी
is happy to meet the children.
आज बाप दादा
Today, Bap Dada
सभी बच्चों के छह रूपों को विशेष पांच रूपों को
Today, Bap Dada
देख रहे
is seeing all his children in their six forms. Especially, it is the five forms.
पांच मुखी
And this is why
ब्रह्मा का भी
there is the memorial of the five-faced Brahma. So, five faces of Brahma. So, five forms of the children are depicted by the five faces of Brahma.
रूपों को जानते हो ना।
You know about your five faces, don't you?
पहला सभी का
You know about your five forms, do you not? The first form of everyone is of a point of light. This is your first form,
आपके सामने
a point of light. Has this point of light come in front of you?
कितना चमकता हुआ
It is such
प्यारा
a lovely and sparkling form. Point of light. So that's your first form, a sparkling,
देवता रूप
lovely and sparkling form. The second form is your deity form.
वो रूप
Second form is your deity form, and that form is also so
प्यारा
lovely
और न्यारा
and unique. That form is also
तीसरा
so lovely and unique, the deity form.
मध्य में
The third form
पूजनीय रूप
is the middle form, the worthy of worship form.
चौथा रूप
The fourth form
ब्राह्मण रूप
is the confluence aged
संगमवासी
Brahmin form.
वो भी कितना महान है।
That form is also so great.
पांचवा रूप फरिश्ता
And the fifth form is the angelic form.
ये पांच ही रूप
All these five forms
कितने प्यारे
are so lovely. All these five forms are so lovely. Point of light, deity form, worthy of worship form, Brahmin form, and angel form.
आज
Today,
बच्चों को
Bap Dada
मन की एक्सरसाइज
Today, Bap Dada
सिखाते
is teaching you children the exercise for the mind.
क्योंकि
Because the mind
बच्चों को कभी कभी
because
अपने तरफ
because the mind sometimes
खींच लेता है
pulls you children towards itself.
आज
So today,
बाप दादा
Bap Dada
मन को एक रस बनाने की
So today, Bap Dada
एक्सरसाइज
is teaching you the exercise to make your mind constant and stable.
सारे दिन में
Throughout the day,
इन पांच रूपों की
exercise
एक्सरसाइज
with these five forms
और अनुभव करो
and whatever form you think about,
जो
experience that in your mind.
सोचो
Throughout the day, exercise with these 5 forms, and whatever form you think about, experience that in your mind. For example, when you say point of light, the moment you say that, point of light, that sparkling form comes in front of you. In the same way, bring all these 5 forms in front of you and experience the forms in every hour. In every hour, perform this drill for 5 seconds. In 5 seconds every hour, perform this drill. If not 5 seconds, then 5 minutes. Bring each form in front of you and experience it. Keep your mind busy in this spiritual exercise. Then, because of this exercise, your mind will always be good, okay. Just as physical exercise keeps the body healthy, just as physical exercise keeps the body healthy, in the same way, this exercise of the 5 forms will keep your mind strong. Even bring that form in your mind, even for 1 second, if possible. Do you feel that this is easy, or do you find it difficult? You will not find it difficult, because you have performed this exercise many times. You have done it in every cycle.
अपना ही रूप सामने लाना
To bring your own form in front of you
ये मुश्किल नहीं होता.
is not difficult at all. To bring your own form in front of you is not difficult at all.
रूप की सामने आते ही
The moment you bring each form in front of you,
हर रूप की
you will experience
विशेषता का
you will experience the speciality of that form. As you bring each form in front of you, you will experience the speciality of that form.
कई बच्चे
Sometimes
कहते
some children say,
कि हम
some children say that
इन्हीं रूप में अनुभव करने चाहते
that they want to experience
लेकिन
these same 5 forms,
कभी कभी
but sometimes again
मन
the mind
दूसरे तरफ चला
that the mind goes away in another direction. Sometimes some children say that they want to experience these same 5 forms, but the mind sometimes goes away in another direction.
मन लगाने चाहते
And as a result,
उतना समय के बजाय
and instead of concentrating your mind on one thing for as long as you want, wasteful or incorrect thoughts also enter.
आ जाते
Wasteful or incorrect thoughts also enter when you are trying to concentrate on any of the forms. Sometimes there is
अलबेलापन भी आ जाता
also carelessness of the mind. The mind becomes careless and it is not possible for you to experience that form.
हर घंटे पाँच सेकंड
So,
5 मिनट
Bap Dada wants you to experience this exercise for 5 seconds or 5 minutes
अनुभव कराने चाहिए
every hour. So every hour you should experience these 5 forms for 5 minutes or for 5 seconds. Do this for 5 minutes and then make your mind work in that direction. It is good to move along in that way, is it not? Then engage yourself in your work whatever you are doing, because you do have to do your work, is it not? You cannot move along without doing your work, whatever responsibility you have, your lucky things, you have to do it.
यज्ञ सेवा
All of you are doing service of the yajna
विश्व सेवा
and world service. All of you are doing service of the yajna and also world service, which you are doing and
और कर
you have to keep on doing it.
ये 5 मिनट की ड्रिल करने के बाद
After performing this 5 minutes drill, engage yourself in whatever other work you are doing.
चाहे 5 सेकंड लगाओ
Even if it is for 5 seconds, so you exercise for 5 seconds or 5 minutes, it's up to you. But is there anyone who says that he doesn't get even that much time?
जिसको
Raise your hand if there's anyone who says, I don't have time to do even for 5 minutes or 5 seconds.
कोई नहीं
No one? Is there anyone who says he doesn't have any time to do this exercise for 5 minutes or even 5 seconds?
तो बार
So there was no one. So all of you can find the time, is it not? So repeatedly perform this exercise. So repeatedly perform this exercise. And you will become intoxicated while doing your work. You'll become intoxicated while doing your work. Because it is the Father's mantra.
मंत्र भी है
It's the Father's mantra that you have to be Manmanabhav. Keep your mind in me.
इसी मंत्र को मन के अनुभव से
So,
मन यंत्र बन जाएगा
so by using this mantra,
बनने में
by using this mantra during the experience of the mind, your mind will become a weapon for you to become a conqueror of Maya.
क्योंकि
Baba's rhyming was mantra and yantra. Yantra means it's a weapon. So your mind will become a weapon for you to become a conqueror of Maya, because Bap Dada has told you that
समय
as
आगे बढ़ेगा
time progresses, Bap Dada has told you that as time progresses,
उस अनुसार एक
you will have to, as time progresses, such situations will arise that you will have to put a stop in 1 second. You will have to put a stop in 1 second. That is, you should not then think further about that. Just put a stop. Put a full stop.
Exercise.
By doing this exercise,
करने से
by doing this exercise, by doing this exercise, you will receive help in becoming Manmanabhav. You will receive help in becoming Manmanabhav because Bap Dada has seen that
भाषण करते हो
whenever
को भी
you give a lecture
देते हो
or give a message to someone, then what do you say? What do you say when you give a lecture or giving a message to someone? You say that
विश्व को परिवर्तन करने वाले
you say that we are the ones who will transform the world. You say that we are the ones who will transform the world.
तो जब विश्व को परिवर्तन
Since you are going to transform the world, first of all,
अपने मन को
First of all, since you are going to transform the world, first of all,
शक्तिशाली
for that, make your mind so powerful, make your mind so powerful
जिस समय
that
जो संकल्प करने चाहिए
it is able to have only those thoughts which you want to have at that time, so that you're able to have only those thoughts which you want to have at that time.
सेकंड में ऑर्डर करो
Order it in a second,
जैसे
order it in a second, just as you
शरीर
order the physical,
और कर्मेंद्रिय
just as you order your body and the physical organs, don't you? For example, you say, raise your hand, lower it, raise your hand, lower your hand. You do this, don't you, not? Don't you? So you order your hand, raise it and or lower it. You do it, don't you? In this way, your mind, in this way,
व्यर्थ अयथार्थ
if you order your mind, then it will be saved from anything wasteful or incorrect. Your mind will be saved from anything wasteful or incorrect if you order your mind in this way. You are the master of your mind, aren't you?
मेरा मन कहते हो
You say my mind, don't you? You say my mind. So my mind, so when you say my mind, that means it's yours. So that mind should remain in order
उसके लिए
to this extent.
ये मन की
And that is why you have been shown this exercise of the mind.
बताई
You have been shown this exercise of the mind.
दादा ने देखा
Bab Dada has seen that every child Bab Dada has seen that every child wants to become
कि हमें मन जीत
a conqueror of the mind
बनना
and so a conqueror of the world.
इसलिए
And this is why
आने वाले समय के पहले
before the crucial times come, the crucial time comes,
ये अभ्यास
you have to practice.
जहाँ चाहे वहाँ मन
You have to practice.
सहज
You have to practice the easily stabilizing your mind wherever you want.
तो आज बाप दादा
So today Bab Dada
यही चाहते हैं
wants every child
कि हर बच्चा
wants every child
ऐसा शक्तिशाली
wants every child to become so powerful
जो जो संकल्प करे
that his mind should think whatever he wants to think,
वही
and
मन बुद्धि
then his mind, intellect and sanskars
आर्डर
follow his orders.
जिसका ये अभ्यास होगा
So those who have this practice,
वही जगत जी
will definitely become the conquerors of the world.
अवश्य बनेगा
You will definitely become the conquerors of the world if you have this practice. of making your mind, intellect and sanskars follow your orders.
दादा से परिवार से प्यार तो सबका है,
You all have love for Bap Dada and the divine family, don't you? Everyone has love for Bap Dada and the family.
जितना बच्चों का
The children have love for the father.
उससे ज्यादा
The children have love for the father.
बच्चों से
And the father has even greater love for the children. Much more love than what the children have for the father, Baba said.
चतुरैया जी
The father has even greater love for the children. Children have been very clever by saying, Mera Baba, my Baba. You have made him belong to you.
हर एक बच्चा यही
You have made him belong to you.
निश्चय से कहता,
Each child says with this faith, each child says with this faith,
मेरा बाबा
Mera Baba, my Baba.
और बाप
And the father too says,
मेरा बच्चा
my child.
इस मेरे शब्द ने
This word mine
कमाल कर दिया,
has performed wonders. This word mine, my Baba, my child.
हर एक
So mine
में
has performed wonders. Each one of you,
कितना उमंग आता,
each one of you has so much enthusiasm in your heart.
मेरा बाबा
My Baba,
प्यारा
lovely Baba,
और बाप भी
and the father
बार बार
also repeatedly says,
मेरे बच्चे
my children, my children.
कोई भी माया का फारो
Even if there is any war,
आता कलम माया को
even if Maya can wage a war against you at any time, because you have made Maya belong to you for half the cycle,
आप लोगों से प्यार तो होगा,
have you not? So Maya would also have that love for you, would she not? Because you have had love for Maya for half a kalpa, so she also has love for you, and therefore Maya tries to come to you.
लेकिन
Maya tries to come to you.
जो दिल से
However,
मेरा
when you say my Baba from your heart, the moment you say my Baba from your heart,
तो बाप का सहयोग
you receive the Father's cooperation.
एक बार दिल से कहा,
You say, my Baba, from your heart just once.
तो हजार
And the Father then is bound to give you a the Father is bound to give you
शक्तिशाली सहयोग देने के लिए
is bound to give you 1,000-fold powerful cooperation. 1,000-fold powerful cooperation.
अनुभव है ना,
You have this experience. Do you not?
सिर्फ समय पर
But what you have to do, simply put this
इस अनुभव को
experience
प्रैक्टिकल
into a practical form at the right time. So what you have to do is simply put this experience into a practical form at the right time.
बच्चों की एक बात पर
Bap Dada,
देख कर
Bap Dada,
दिल में बच्चों के ऊपर मुस्कुराता है,
Bap Dada is amused and he smiles in his heart seeing one thing of the children.
जानते हो
Now what does he see? Do you know what he sees? Which makes him get amused, seeing that one thing of the children.
सभी कहते हैं
All of you say
कि बाबा
that Baba
मेरा
is everything for me. Baba is my world. You say this, don't you? That Baba is my world. Baba is my world. You say this, don't you?
जो कहते
Those who say that yes, Baba is my world. Baba alone is my world. Raise your hand if you say Baba is your world.
संसार
Baba is your world. Acha,
संसार
Baba is your world.
दूसरा तो कोई संसार नहीं है ना,
You do not have any other world, do you? Baba alone is your world.
दूसरा नहीं है,
You do not have any other world.
दूसरा क्या है,
But what else do you have? You may not have another world, but what else do you have? Your sanskars.
जब बाप ही मेरा
Since the Father is your world, since the Father is your world, you do not have any other world,
संसार नहीं,
then there isn't another world.
लेकिन
So how are the sanskars born?
संस्कार
because everything is Baba, your world. So from where do the sanskars come? How are the sanskars born?
आजकल बाप दादा
Nowadays,
समय पर
according to the time,
संस्कार
Bap Dada wants you
शब्द को
it wants you to
मिटाने
erase the word sanskars. According to the time, now Bap Dada wants you to erase the word sanskars.
मिट सकते हैं
Can it be erased? Can the sanskars be erased?
मिट सकते हैं
Can it?
जो समझते
Those who think that the sanskars,
कि संस्कार
those who think that the sanskars
विज्ञान रूप नहीं बन सकता
cannot become an obstacle. Those who think that their sanskars cannot become an obstacle
संकल्प
and are able to have this determined thought that my sanskars can never become an obstacle.
कर सकते हैं
So those with this determined thought, who can even today make this determined effort,
शरद
who can even today make this determined effort that you,
आज भी
even now, today, if you make this determined effort,
कर सकते
that you definitely have to finish the sanskars,
खत्म
that I have to finish these sanskars. Not that I will do it later or I will think about it, I will see if I can do it. No, you should not think in this way, but you should think, I definitely have to do it.
संस्कार का
The duty of sanskars is to come. They will come. It is the duty to come.
का काम है
And the duty of you children is
समापन
to finish them.
करना ही है
Finish them definitely. So duty of sanskars is to come and the duty of you children is to finish them definitely. So definitely finish them. Do you have this much courage?
पहले भी
Do you have this much courage? You raised your hand even before, but now you have to check. So you raised your hand earlier too, but now check.
जो संकल्प किया
Check whether you are doing everything practically according to the thought that you had created. Is everything happening practically according to the thought you had created?
बाप ने कहा बाप का कार्य
Those who feel that the Father
बच्चों का
said something that is that is the father's duty to give an aim, and the children's duty is to definitely to do it what the father asked. For that, you must fix a date for this. That you will do it. Whatever the Father says, just as the devotees have fixed a date, is it not that on this such and such day we will celebrate Shivratri? So to fix a date for this. Okay, it may not be possible to fix one date for all of you. Then each one of you can at least fix a date for yourself. Each one fixes his or her own date. Can you do this? Can you do this? Raise your hand again if you can do it. If you can do it, but then did you do it? Did you do it? Okay. Have you fixed this date? Did you fix your date? Those in front, did you fix your date? Now whatever date you have fixed, you write that date and give to Bap Dada, that Baba, by this day, on this date, I'll finish all my sanskars, old sanskars. Bap Dada will surely see how brave you are, and then pass you in your paper, and then Baba will sing a song, why, wah, 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 children, wah, when you show your bravery and fix your date. Bap Dada will celebrate your ceremony. The one who has made a determined thought and accordingly did it in the practical form, Bap Dada will celebrate their ceremony. Because there would definitely be a difference. Gradually would vary. Whatever date you have fixed, as you progress towards that date, you will come closer. Will you not? The difference will come in you, won't it? So, Bap Dada, so according to the date you have fixed, of finishing the sanskar, of that one, Bap Dada will have a ceremony. So Bap Dada will have a ceremony for those who become complete according to the date. So when you bring this change in you, those who observe you will verify it. Will verify it because they will come in your connection, won't they? Sanskars do emerge, when you come in contact with someone, don't they? So they will come to know that you have brought this transformation in you because they'll see the change in you. Why is Bab Dada saying this? Because Bab Dada has noticed that every child has this pure intoxication, that every child has this pure intoxication that I am Master Almighty Authority Soul. I am Master Almighty Authority Soul. Each one has this pure intoxication. You are masters, are you not? You are masters, are you not? Since you are Master Almighty Authorities, then once with all these powers, you will definitely be able to fulfill any thought you create, because that is also a power, is it not? Okay. Now, those who have come for the first time today, first time in this kalpa, stand up. Those who have come for the first time in this kalpa, stand up. Oh, sir, so many. Bab Dada is congratulating you. Congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations for coming to Madhuban. Bab Dada still feels, Bab Dada still feels that you have come before the board of too late has been put up. You have come before the board of too late has been put up. And therefore, the whole family, and of course Bab Dada has this pure hope, that you will constantly make double effort, that you will constantly make double effort and go fast even though you have come last. Do you have this courage? All those who have come for the first time today, Bab Dada is asking you, do you have this courage that even though you have come last, you will go fast and come first? You come in the first number. It's not that there will be only one who will come first. It is coming in the first class, so there will definitely be many. Is this possible? Those who think that you can go fast and come first, raise your hand. So raise your hand if you think you can go fast and come first. You have to have faith in yourself first. Do you have that much faith in yourself? So you must have faith in yourself that yes, although I've come last, I will go fast and come first. Okay, now what is to be done? So Muniben says that it's the turn of Delhi and Agra to serve.
बाबा सेवा का टर्न दिल्ली और आगरा जो
So it's the turn of Delhi and Agra. They have come here to serve. All those of Delhi and Agra stand up. It's nearly the whole class, the whole gathering, because
पहले दिल्ली उठे
now first Delhi, Agra sit down, only Delhi stand up. So those of Delhi stand up. Bap Dada has heard that
शुरू से लेके
from the beginning
सेवा की
Delhi has been doing
नई नई बातें
Delhi has been doing new things in service. So Bap Dada has seen that from the beginning Delhi has been doing new things in service. You have done this. You have done new service, have you not?
इन्वेंशन निकाल
But now create a new invention for service. Create a new invention for service.
जो भाषण चल
The lectures and programs that you have been having up to now are good. They are good
क्योंकि उससे
because expansion takes place through that.
और संबंध
And people come into relationship with you.
जो अभी चल रही है
So whatever is happening now is good. But these programs
ये प्रोग्राम
have now been going on for a long time.
समय चली
You have been doing these programs for a long time now. But what you have to do now, create something new so that those who are doing service now have some new zeal and enthusiasm to do something new.
करेंगे ना
You'll do this, will you not? You will do this, will you not?
अच्छे
It is good.
सभी उत्साह में आकर सभी को
So create enthusiasm in everyone and make them busy in that.
अच्छा
Create enthusiasm in everyone and make them busy in that. Acha. Those from Delhi
पुरुषार्थ में
should also claim number one in effort. You should also claim number one in effort. Bap Dada said this a long time ago
कि कोई भी
that any center,
चाहे
whether in this land or abroad, in any center,
सेंटर
and the centers
उसके
in connection with that main center, any center, whether in this land or abroad, and the centers in connection with that center should remain free from obstacles for 6 months. Should remain free from obstacles
कोई भी
for 6 months.
फिक्र नहीं है निर्विघ्न
No obstacle should come.
अगर नंबर 1
Free from obstacles. So if you claim number 1, if you claim number 1 in this, Bap Dada will celebrate a day for being free from obstacles. Baba will celebrate for that center. Bap Dada is telling you to do this for 6 months. To do this for 6 months, and when you have had 6 months of practice, that habit will be formed of not having any obstacles. However, in order for you to claim a prize, Baba is giving you 6 months. What number will Delhi claim? Will you claim first number? Bap Dada is pleased. The whole family is also pleased. Those who are content should be revealed, whether in service or in the disciplines, whatever disciplines which are there to be maintained. So whether in service or in the disciplines that have been created, you have to be content. Bap Dada has asked for names, but as yet no names have come. Bap Dada had talked about zones, which zone is free of obstacles, but no one sent any name. So Baba said, okay, if not the zone, even if the centers in connection with the main centers do this, even if the centers in connection with the main center do this, Bap Dada will accept that too. You have to take steps quickly. Baba wants you to take steps quickly. Why? Why Baba is saying to take quickly? Why? Because anything can happen suddenly. Anything can happen suddenly. Baba will not give a date. So Baba has already warned, anything will happen suddenly. You won't be informed beforehand. Acha, okay, those from Delhi can sit down. Okay, now next group Agra zone.
बाबा आगरा वाले भी आए हैं.
Agra.
सेवा में आगरा में सब जोन है.
Agra, all those from Agra sub-zone, stand up. So many have come from Agra sub-zone also. Agra has to perform such a task or such service so that Agra, which is very well known in the government's list, because it has a Taj Mahal, so Agra is very famous for that. So Agra is very well known in the government's list. So those from Agra should find such service through which the almighty government becomes well known. You know, India is well known for its wonder of the world, Agra, Taj Mahal. So Baba is saying the almighty government should become world well known because of the service Agra does. Just as there is, do you have any hopes? Do you have any hopes? Just as there's a Taj Mahal in Agra, so do something in the same way. There is hope. Okay, congratulations for that hope. But how long will you take? How long, in how much time will you do it? And what will you do? Now perform such a task. Think about it. Sit at Amrit Vela and think about it, and you will have one touching or another. Okay, is that all right? Okay, teachers, raise your hand. There are so many teachers of Agra zone. So perform a wonder. Bap Dada is telling all the children, do something. Baba is telling all the children, do something new now. Do something new now. Whatever has been happening till now is good, but now perform a wonder. Bap Dada is telling all the children, do something new according to the time. Create a new invention. Any zone can do it, but do something new. Bap Dada loves every child, and he also knows each child's speciality. Bap Dada loves each child, and he also knows each child's speciality. Each one definitely has a speciality. But some use it for a task, whereas in some it remains hidden. So some use it and some don't, so it remains hidden. And this is why the Father is saying that every child is lovely and long lost and now found child. The Father now wants you to keep flying and make others fly. Keep flying and make others fly. Now turn for double foreigners. Okay, Agra, sit down. Now double foreigners turn. Many double foreigners have come. Double foreigners. Baba's telling them stand up. Okay, double foreigners all stand up. All double foreigners stand up. All stand up quick. Double foreigners always experience themselves to be specially long lost and now found by the Brahmin family and Bap Dada. Why? You are to the extent that you are physically far away according to your country, to that extent, in contrast, you are close to Bap Dada's heart. So you are close to Bap Dada's heart to the extent that you are physically far away according to your country. This is the speciality. When you say Baba, your face at that moment becomes absorbed in love of the Father. Is so much absorbed in love of the Father, and on seeing this, Father is so pleased. So Father is so pleased on seeing how when you say the word Baba, your face becomes absorbed in Baba's love. And you have another speciality. You have another speciality, and what's that speciality? That your speciality is that you maintain courage in observing the disciplines of Bharat. That you maintain courage in observing the principles of Bharat. You keep courage. In the beginning, you used to feel that this is the culture of Bharat. Our culture is different. This is the culture of Bharat. But Bap Dada has seen that you now say, we all belong to Bharat. We are the original Jews of Bharat. We are originally of Bharat. You have the intoxication of belonging to Bharat. Bharat is the capital, no? It will become the capital in the future. So Bharat is the capital. That is imprinted in your hearts well. You have done until now, you have done very good service. So up to now, you have done very good service, and nowadays Baba has seen that you also keep the aim of serving the places near you which has not been served, and you are aiming to serve those places also where service hasn't happened up to now. And as a result, many places have been successful where you have been able to do service there. It is like that, is it not? You are doing service, are you not? Those who are serving those places around them, raise your hands. It's good. Bap Dada is pleased with you. Okay, you may sit down, double foreigners. Okay. All the children from everywhere, all the children from everywhere are the children who are specially loved by the Father's heart. Each of you children repeatedly brings and has to bring this aim into your awareness, that I have to make intense effort. I have to make intense effort and reveal the Father, so that everyone's heart says, my Baba has come. My Baba has come. Such thoughts of zeal and enthusiasm, such thoughts of zeal and enthusiasm are reaching Bap Dada nowadays. So children are saying that, and your thoughts of zeal and enthusiasm are reaching Bap Dada nowadays. Majority of you have the zeal and enthusiasm in your heart. Majority of you have the zeal and enthusiasm in your heart. Bap Dada's desire is that this message now has to reach everyone as quickly as possible. This is Bap Dada's desire, that this message that Bap Dada has come has to reach everyone as quickly as possible. No one should be deprived. Each one should claim something or the other as his inheritance. Even if not liberation in life, at least they should claim the inheritance of liberation with love. They should claim the inheritance of liberation with love, if not liberation in life. Because the Father has to give an inheritance to everyone. Has to give an inheritance to everyone. However, as many you enable to receive their inheritance, to that extent, you will claim the inheritance of a right to a kingdom in your kingdom. You will claim the inheritance of a right to a kingdom in your kingdom. Lots and love of love and blessings from Bap Dada to all the children. Lots and lots of love and blessings from Bap Dada to all the children from everywhere. Acha. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
तुम्हारा प्यार ओ बाबा ओ बाबा
So Baba has taken leave. This is the Murli of 30 November 2010. 30th November 2010.
और अभी हमारे बीच में आदरणीय दादी रतन मोहिनी जी हैं। अब हम आदरणीय दादी रतन मोहिनी जी से आज के शुभ अवसर पर वरदानी बोल सुनेंगे। दादी जानकी जी शारीरिक स्वास्थ्य के लिए डॉक्टर्स ने उनको कहा है कि आप विश्राम करें। दादी जानकी जी, गुलजार दादी जी तो हमारे साथ हैं, बाप दादा के साथ त्रिमूर्ति दादियाँ हमारे साथ हैं, और साथ साथ अभी हमारे बीच में दादी रतन मोहिनी जी हैं। दादी रतन मोहिनी जी हमें सदा उमंग और उत्साह से भरती रहती हैं। सभी भाई बहनें बैठे रहेंगे, कोई भी उठेंगे नहीं। जो भी भाई बहनें खड़े हैं या जा रहे हैं अभी 15 मिनट के लिए बैठेंगे। दादियों जी से और वरिष्ठ भाइयों से हम वरदानी बोल सुनेंगे, और हाल में आप सबको खास प्यारे बाप दादा की तरफ से टोली मिलेगी, कोई भी मिस नहीं करेंगे। सब बैठ जाएं, कोई नहीं जाएंगे, और जो भी खड़े हैं वह भी बैठ करके प्यारी आदरणीय दादी रतन मोहिनी जी के द्वारा वरदानी बोल सुने।
ओम शांति। ओम शांति। ओम शांति। आज की सभा को देख करके ऐसा लगता है अभी
So
समय बहुत नजदीक है।
seeing this huge gathering here, we can feel how close the end is coming, how
आगे के लिए
close the end is coming, and Baba is preparing us to face the end.
मन में यही इच्छा है
And all have this one desire that
हमें बाप
now whatever Baba has already given to us, we should
उन्हीं बातों को
become the form of that, experience that, and take full inheritance from the Father.
जितना जितना हम बाप की बातों को सुन करके अपने आप में वो सब भरते
The more we hear from Baba and the more we imbibe all that in us, and the more we give Baba's introduction to others, give this knowledge to others, we can make more and more souls get the attainments as much as possible.
अनुभव होता रहेगा।
So, as you are experiencing, you have to give this experience to others as well.
बाकी कितना समय बच गया है
So,
अब तो लगता
how much
है
time more is left? It seems that now this world is going to change very soon, and our new world
इस सृष्टि पर
is going to come in this world.
शब्दों के
A new kingdom is going to come soon. So whatever Baba has told us today,
सबको हम
we have to
चीनी
churn that well
स्वयं को भी
and
ऐसा योग्य बना
become so worthy of that, so that whoever looks at us
से
gets
बाप का
a vision of the Father from us.
आप सब इतना बड़ी सभा
Okay, seeing such a huge gathering, I'm so happy.
बाबा के बच्चों में कितना उमंग है और
So
समय
much
पर
enthusiasm
कैसे
the
बाबा
children
से
have.
अपना
We can
अपना
see
वरदान
how each one is coming and claiming the Father's inheritance
आप सब
at the right
यहाँ
time.
पहुँचे
So
बाबा के महावाक्य सुने
You heard
और
Baba's
उन
versions,
महावाक्यों
and
को
now
अपने
you have
अंदर
to
मनन
bring them
करते
in
हुए
you in a
स्वयं
practical
को
form.
ऐसा ही हम बना देंगे जो बाप
So with
हमारे
that,
से चाहते
we
हैं
will
वो
we
हम
will
बाबा
fulfill the
को
hopes of
बनकर
Baba and
दिखाएं।
become as Baba wants us to become.
आदरणीय
Om
दादी जी ने हम
Shanti.
सबको वरदानों से भरपूर किया।
Okay, now
लेकिन हॉल में जो सेवाधारी भाई बहनें ध्यान दें, जो भी जा रहे हैं सबसे निवेदन है कि 15 मिनट के लिए बैठे, क्योंकि अभी हम आदरणीय
Now we are going
वरिष्ठ
to hear
भाइयों जी
from
से
our senior
वरदानी बोल
brothers,
सुनेंगे, इसलिए कोई भी अभी
Niver
बाहर
Bhai,
नहीं
Brijmon
जाएंगे।
Bhai.
अब इसके बाद हम सुनेंगे आज के इस शुभ दिवस पर भ्राता निर्भय जी से वरदानी बोल, और सभी भाई बहनें बैठ जाएं। बैठ कर के टोली ले, कोई भी आवाज़ नहीं करे। हॉल की ड्यूटी वाले सभी को बिठा दें, कोई भी आवाज़ नहीं करेंगे, और टोली बांटने वाले भी सबको बिठा कर के टोली देंगे। अब हम सुनते हैं आदरणीय भ्राता निर्भय जी से वरदानी बोल।
सोचे वो बोले अभी आज तो स्टेज पे जाएगी नहीं बहन जी, ऐसा बोला।
स्टेज पे नहीं जाऊंगी, पर मुझे तो
ओम शांति।
थोड़ा पैर दर्द कर रहा है जैसे बोल रहे
भाई बहनों, अगर आप आपस में बात करेंगे तो मेरे को कौन सुनेगा? बोलो ओम शांति। एक बार और ओम शांति।
Okay.
आज के दिन हम
Niver
खास
Bhai is speaking.
गुलजार दादी जी को याद
Today
करते
we are
हैं।
remembering Gulzar Dadi, a
आपने
great
देखा
day.
उनके द्वारा बाबा ने किस तरह का
See
संदेश
how
हम
Bab
सबको दिया
Dada gave a beautiful
और दृढ़ संकल्प
message
करने के लिए
to Gulzar
बाबा ने
Dadi,
बार-बार सबको
and Baba
विशेष
again and
इशारा
again
दिया।
gave a
आज
signal
हमें
of
खुशी
what we
है
have to
हमारी
do. And
दादी जानकी
today
भी
we are
सुन तो
saying,
रही है।
today is that Dadi Janki is with us, she is
है भी
hearing,
शांति वन में,
she
लेकिन
is,
थोड़ा स्वास्थ्य लाभ के लिए अपने कॉटेज में है।
she is in the cottage.
तो उनकी तरफ से भी हम आप सबको बहुत बहुत ईश्वरी याद प्यार दे रहे हैं।
So lots and lots of love
और
from Dadi Janki
खास
to
दिल्ली
all
निवासी
of
मेरे
you,
पास में भ्राता जी बैठे हैं,
and
ब्रिजमोहन
Brother
भाई।
Brij Mohan is sitting next to
जितना
me.
बाबा ने
How much
दिल्ली निवासियों के
Baba has
लिए
praised Delhi Nivasis.
2010 में बोला,
In
मैं कहता हूँ, बाबा की
2010,
सभी जो
Baba
भी
said
उम्मीदें
these
थी,
versions. So whatever
उम्मीदें दिल्ली
expectations
निवासियों ने
Baba has for
भिन्न-भिन्न
Delhi,
कार्यक्रम
the
करके
Delhi Nivasis
बहुत
are
सुचारू रूप से
keeping up to Bab
पूरी
Dada's
की है।
hopes and expectations
मैं
and are
दिल्ली निवासियों
fulfilling
को
that.
बहुत-बहुत मुबारक
So
देता
I
हूँ।
congratulate the Delhi Nivasis for the wonderful
देश
services
के
you
भाई
are doing,
बहनें,
even
या
double
आगरा
foreigners
निवासी भाई बहनें,
और
आगरा
आगरा
वालों को भी,
निवासी,
क्योंकि मुझे याद
Baba
है
praised
इस मुरली
everyone,
के
praised
बाद
everyone. I remember
आगरा
after
में
this Murli
विशेष
in
सेवा
Agra,
आर्ट गैलरी तैयार हुई
Baba's service
और उस
started,
आर्ट गैलरी
and
से
the
विश्व
art
की सेवा हो
gallery
रही
in
है। तो
Agra
ये भी
started
बहुत खुशखबरी भी है और
on the
सबको
same
मुबारक
road
भी है
from
उसके
where
लिए।
tourists go
और
to
जो भी
Taj
विदेशी भाई
Mahal.
बहनें आए हुए हैं,
And also
उस
Baba
समय भी जो
remembered the
आए
double
थे,
foreigners
हो
at
सकता
that time
उनमें से
when
कोई
Baba
आए हों
came.
अभी भी।
The double
और
foreigners,
देश
maybe
विदेश
some
के
are
सभी
still
भाई
are
बहनों
here
को
today also.
बहुत
10
बहुत
years ago they were
विशेष
here.
ईश्वरी याद के
Baba
साथ
gave lots and
मुबारक है,
lots of love and
क्योंकि ये
remembrance
दिन
and
पुरुषोत्तम
congratulations
संगम युग के दिन
to
बार-बार
the
नहीं
double
आएंगे।
foreigners. This Baba
और
said this confluence age is very, very
जैसा
precious,
समाचार
very
दुनिया का
crucial
सुनते हैं,
as we are hearing the
थोड़ा
news of
बाबा
the
के
world.
इशारे अनुसार
Baba's
अपना
signals
पुरुषार्थ
are
तेज
always
करें
making us feel
ताकि
that
कोई
yes, time is
रह न
short
जाए,
and we have to
जिसको
speeden up
बाबा का
our
संदेश ना
efforts,
मिले।
speeding up,
महाशिवरात्रि
giving
आने वाली
message.
है,
Shivratri
ये
is
बहुत
coming.
timely बाबा की
It
मुरली
is
है कि
very
हम
soon,
सबको
in 2
विशेष
weeks' time.
शिवरात्रि पर सेवा करने
So
का संकल्प लेना
we
है।
should make a determined
सभी
thought
भाई बहनें
to
जो
serve the souls
हॉल के अंदर सुन रहे हैं
on
या
Shiv Jayanti
टीवी के
day.
द्वारा
So those
देश
are
विदेश
hearing
में
in
सुन
this
रहे
hall
हैं, सभी
or
को
are outside or anywhere in this country or any other country, congratulations to you for Shivratri as well. Now we will hear from Brother Brij Mohan. There's an announcement before that. Those brothers and sisters who have not taken gift, it is for those who are in Shantivan. They will get gift in the conference hall tomorrow morning. But I'm sure all double foreigners have received
Om Shanti.
gift.
ओम शांति। दिल्ली वालों कम से कम दिल्ली के भाई की बात तो सुनेंगे।
So
आज प्यारे बाबा ने
today, beloved Baba
हमको 6 महीने का टाइम दिया।
has given us 6 months
6
time.
महीने के अंदर
In these 6 months, we have
संस्कारों
to
का संस्कार करना।
finish our old sanskars.
कोई भी सेंटर
And any center which is free of obstacles,
बाबा
if
इनाम दे।
Baba comes to know, then Baba will give a prize to that
आपने
center.
देखा ये
So
मुरली 2010 की है।
you notice that this Murli was spoken in 2010 and nearly 10 years have passed, but we haven't done it yet. So Baba has spoken this Murli again, second time. So at least from now onwards for 6 months, we should be free of obstacles. And then when Baba was taking leave,
बाबा के पास बैठे
many souls were sitting in front of Baba who are not here today. They have left their bodies. So we never know. Today we are here and tomorrow whether we will be able to sit in this hall or not. So we may get this chance or not. So we have to pay attention to every moment. Baba praised the Delhi Vasis and also gave them some homework. So now in the next 6 months, we should all come together and fulfill Baptada's hopes. Those souls who have not received the message yet, they should receive the message and do something new for that new type of service.
इस स्पीड से हम एक भी आत्मा न रह जाए जिसको हम संदेश ना दें।
No service no one should be left behind.
दिल्ली करेगी उसको
And Delhi is an example, it is a role model. Whatever Delhi does, the whole world does. So I have great hopes in Baba's children of Delhi, and you will implement all this in life. And next time Baba should not say that you need more 6 months. You should be able to do within these 6 months.
करने जा रहा है। गीत के बोल है, ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम हम चलते
Any
रहेंगे।
double foreigners sitting in the
टोली
audience?
बांटने वाले हॉल में बैठे हुए सभी भाई
All
बहनों
have
को
nearly
टोली
left, I
बांटना
think.
आरंभ करें।
So now
और
I wind up because now they are going to sing a song, Om Shanti.
बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम।
The song is Baba, we will keep following your Srimad at every step. We will bring Srimad in our practical life. So like a promise to Baba in this song, Om Shanti.
ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। कोशिश कहें या स्नेह का जादू बच्चों को खींच लाती है। बाबा आए मिलन मनाए अनुभूति रंग लाती है।
कशिश कहीं या स्नेह का जादू बच्चों को खींच लाती है। बाबा आए मिलन मनाए अनुभूति रंग लाती है।
कभी तो बच्चे बढ़ते जाते होती संख्या कभी न कम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। आपसे हम सारे संगम। मन वीणा में है झंकार बाबा ही मेरा संसार। बाबा का संसार ही हम बच्चों का है श्रृंगार।
मन वीणा में है झंकार बाबा ही मेरा संसार। बाबा का संस्कार ही हम बच्चों का है श्रृंगार।
आपने वादे पूरे किए हम करके रहेंगे लेते कसम।
आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम।
ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। आपसे हम सारे संगम। प्रभु मिलन के प्यारे दिन और अच्छा दिन क्या होगा। आ जाए बाबा का रंग सोने पे सुहागा तब होगा।
प्रभु मिलन के प्यारे दिन और अच्छा दिन क्या होगा। आ जाए बाबा का रथ सोने पे सुहागा तब होगा।
रंग बिरती भी सारथी भी सार सुहाना है संगम।
आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम।
आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम। आपसे हम सारे संगम।
बहुत सुंदर। हॉल के सेवाधारी भाई बहन हॉल की सफाई के लिए रुकेंगे और अन्य युवा भाई बहन भी हॉल की सफाई में मदद करेंगे और कुर्सियों को 5-5 की थप्पी में लगाकर रखेंगे। अभी हम सब 3 मिनट बाबा की याद में बैठेंगे।